we'll be looking at Scarecrow. So when you're ready, bring yourself to lie down on the front of your body onto your mat. Arms are in a goalpost position, elbows are slightly lower than the shoulder. Fingertips are reaching towards the end of your room, and nice length through your wrist region. Forehead resting on the ground or placed onto some pillows. You're going to begin by rolling the right shoulder down and forward, back and away. Down and forward, back and away. On the next one, keep the shoulder rolled back and away. Then pivoting on the elbow, float the forearm, wrist, and hand while maintaining the shoulder rolled back and away. There's a tendency here to overdo the wrist in any sort of extension or flexion type of motion. So maintain it long. Then float the elbow, maintaining the forearm, wrist, and hand higher than the elbow. Shoulders still rolled away. And then lengthening the arm towards the end of your room in front of you. And then bending the elbow back out to the side, forearm, wrist, and hand higher than elbow. Lower the elbow first, and then return the forearm, wrist, and hand, and then the shoulder can relax. We'll do that again one more time on the right. Roll the right shoulder back and away. Feel that connection underneath the armpit region, a width through the collarbone on the front of the body. Pivot on the elbow, float the forearm, wrist, and hand. Maintain the forearm, wrist, and hand higher than the elbow. Float the elbow, then lengthen the arm towards the front of the room. Bend the elbow back out to the side, maintaining that length and openness through the back, front of the chest, connection in the back of the body. Lower the elbow first, then the forearm, wrist, and hand. Now looking at the left side. Pivot on the elbow, float the forearm, wrist, and hand. Float the elbow, lengthen the arm. Bend the elbow, lower the elbow first, lower the forearm, wrist, and hand, and relax that front of the shoulder. Cueing the front of the shoulder roll back and away. Pivot on the elbow, float the forearm, wrist, and hand. Float the elbow, lengthen the arm. Reach the elbow out to the side, lower the elbow. Lower the forearm, wrist, and hand, and release the shoulder. Now joining the movement together with both left and right arm. Roll both shoulders back and away. Maybe nod the head outside to side. Releasing any tension in the neck. Feel the front of the hips down into the ground. The legs lengthen back behind you. Picking up from maybe the back of the right hand, tuning on the left. Feel that openness through the front of the hips. Length and openness through the back of the body. Shoulders are rolled up and away from the ground. Pivot on the elbows. Float the forearm, wrist, and hand. From here, float the forehead away from the ground. This is going to give you a slight extension in the upper spine. Now, floating that elbow, keep that forearm, wrist, and hand higher than the elbow. You can lift the breastbone up a little bit higher to get a little bit more extension. The gaze will look just ahead of your mat, maintaining that length of the nape of the neck. Reach the arms forward. Bend the elbows out to the side. Lower the elbows. Then lower the forearm, wrist, and hand, and the head back onto the floor. And just give a little rock out side to side. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders. Push the floor away and come to sit upright. Now you can do that exercise anywhere from about 6 to 10 repetitions. Feels really great. It's a big challenge, so build up to it. Work on the mobilization in the shoulder first. Get that sense of fluidity of rolling back, connecting to the body. Maintain the length in your wrist. If you find it's doing any funkinesses, maybe you've moved too fast. So regress it back. Get that connection in the shoulder. Feel that connection underneath the armpit. Maintain the length through the wrist by pivoting on that elbow. Play with that for a little bit and then return the forearm resting down. You can also look at this exercise while seated. Explore it as I just did there. Feel that the arm can maintain that openness. The shoulder away from the ear, crunching up. There's options. Explore, be safe, enjoy it.
ask yourself questions about what does this feel like. If you have anything else, let me know.